Hello guys, so today we will be discussing how to sketch the graph of a piecewise function. So this is actually
Sasabi
request
mo.
ng aking mga students na magbigay din ng additional example about a piecewise function. So before that, let's recall what is a piecewise function. Ano ba talaga yun? So actually, piecewise function is a function which consists of different rules. And this rules corresponds to different domain. So kung makikita nyo dito, our piecewise function is defined as f of x is equal to 1/2 x squared plus 2. This is the first rule. Then this is the specified domain. The x should be greater than 0. Another rule is 1, constant function, where x is equal to 0. And the last one is negative x, which is linear in form, where x is greater than negative 3 but less than 0. So ito yung tinatawag na different rules. Okay? At ito naman yung mga kanya-kanyang specified domain. In real life, actually, merong mga piecewise functions na nai-encounter tayo. So, for example, kung manonood ka ng sine, di ba, iba't iba yung bayad kapag sa adult, kapag sa bata, so iba yung bayad. Iba rin bayad kapag broken-hearted ka. Broken-hearted ka.
Talaga ba?
Charot. Libre lang daw yan para mawala yung sakit ng puso mo. Joke lang yan. So, ganyan yung piecewise function. Another example is pag tinanong kita, how old are you now? Halimbawa, ang birthday mo ay sa September 7. Tapos, sasabihin mo, malapit na ilang araw na lang, ikaw ay 30 sa September 7. Sasabihin mo naman, ikaw lang ay 30 pa lang. Though magta-31 ka na sa September 7. Hindi ka? So, nira-round down natin yung ating age. So, that's actually example of a piecewise function. Okay, so how do we sketch the graph of a piecewise function? So first, syempre kailangan natin magkaroon ng Cartesian plane. Okay, so let's draw the Cartesian plane. So let's draw our Cartesian plane. Ayan, hirap ituwid. Ayan. So, first is, let's consider the first rule. Sabi dito, the domain is greater than 0. So, at least, maglagay muna tayo ng 3 numbers dito. 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Yan. So, 1, 2, 3. Then, so just substitute yung mga numbers na greater than 0. So, ang ang trick dito ay pwede ka magsimula sa 0. Okay? So, mamaya makikita nyo na kahit ginamit kang 0, though dito sa nakalagay sa inequality natin, 0 is not included. So, ito yung mangyayari kapag ginamit natin yung 0. So, when we plug in 0, this will become 1/2 times 0 squared is 0 plus 2, which is 2. So, mag-number muna tayo dito ng 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if x is 0, y is 2. So, nandito siya. Now, para masunod natin yung inequality na greater than 0, we must use hollow circle. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, sa case na yan, pinapakita niya na 0 is not included. Now, ano pa yung mga number na greater than 0? So, para mas mapadali ang ating pag-substitute, let us use whole number na lang or integer value. So, if x is 0, if x is 1, this will become 1/2 times 1 squared is 1/2 plus 2. So, that's 2.5. Okay? So if x is 1, y is 2.5. So nasaan yung 2.5? Nandito lang. Tapat lang na itong konti. Okay? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Now if x is 2, y is 2 squared, which is 4, times 1 half is 2 plus 2, which is 4. So nandito. Okay? Now, anong napansin niyo? Anong observation niyo? So if we're going to use lahat ng numbers which are greater than 0, so mapapansin natin na yung graph natin ay tumataas doon. In fact, continuous yan doon pataas. So instead na gagamitin natin lahat ng points, lahat ng numbers na dito, wag na. Lalagyan na lang natin ng arrowhead, i-connect na lang natin yan. Okay, just connect the dot, then put an arrowhead. Huwag kakalimutan. So it means that our graph continues to positive infinity doon sa taas yan. Okay? Yun ibig sabihin ng arrowhead na yan. Another thing is, this is actually the graph of parabola. So, since ito ay positive, ang numerical coefficient ng A, so ang graph natin ay pataas. Next is second rule. If f of x is 1, x is equal to 0. So, since constant function yung 1, so nandito lang yan, then tatapat natin sa 0. Since ito ay included, therefore, I'm gonna use shaded circle. Ayan. Okay? Ayan. So, pwede natin ng pwede tayo ng ibang color. And gamit tayo ng shaded circle. Ayan. This is for the second rule. Next, for the third rule, if x is negative, if f of x is negative x, then x is greater than negative 3 but less than 0. O, paano ba yung tamang pagbabasa dyan? So, ang proper reading natin dito is x is greater than negative 3 but less than 0. So, just plug in x is negative 3. So, this will become negative times negative 3, that's positive 3. So, nandito yun sa taas. So, again, gagamitin natin dito ay hollow circle. Yan, hollow circle. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng inequality na less than. Okay? Next, if x is negative 2, this will become negative times negative is positive 2. So, nandito siya. So, this time, siya na ngayon ay shaded circle or solid dot. Next, if x is negative 1, y is 1. Nandito. Now, as you can see, if you notice, ang graph natin ay papunta dito sa baba. Okay? It's because the function is linear, which is negative yung x natin dito. So, it means that the slope is negative. Kaya ang graph natin dito rises to the left and falls to the right. Pag ganun yan. But, may restriction. Ito yung specified dummy niya. Hanggang less than 0 lang. So, if x is 0, I'm gonna plug in 0. This will become negative times 0 is 0. Okay? So, since 0 is not included, gagamitin ko dito ay, again, hollow circle yan. Ayan. Hollow circle. Okay? Now, let's connect the dot. O, ayan. Basta straight line yan, ha? Straight line. Ayan. And this is a straight line. Ayan. So, this is now the graph of the piecewise function. Okay? So, ganun lang yan kasimple ang pag-graph. Basta tandaan kung ano yung rule na nakalagay dito. Isa-substitute lang natin kung saan nagfo-fall na interval. Okay? Ang trick, kapag yan ay ang inequality natin ay greater than or less than symbol, yung mismong number na yun ang gamitin mo, but sa graph, dapat naka-hollow. Pero pag yan ay or equal to, of course, yan ay shaded. Okay? So, ganyan lang yung pag-graph ng piecewise function. Then, yung mga examples naman, that before ay balikan nyo na rin para mas madagdagan yung understanding nyo dito. So, that's it. We're done. So this is Sir J. Anong time yan? 8:31, 2020 at 11:17 p.m. So, ganito ako gumagawa para tahimik. Wala na masyadong ingay. So, guys, subscribe kayo sa YouTube channel natin para sa iba pang mga video yung susunod. Okay? So, actually, gagawa pa ako ng tatlong ang target ko ngayon na video. Sa basic calculus naman ang kasunod. So, see you guys!